real evil. Anyway, I'm just so sick of you. I'm really sick of this woman. I'm really sick of this woman. I really am. Like this person, it's a weird bitch. Like you must have had like a lot of issues growing up or something for you to like. Anyway, ancestors, please tell me about the oracle. So we got the Three of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. This is you moving forward. Okay. With this King of Pentacles here, could be stressing, could be feeling bad for what he knows is going on. Like this person knows everything that is going on, and they could be trying to they know they're under judgment. You know, they trying to figure out how to get themselves out of what they invested in. They done got themselves in a lot. This person is stressing out so bad. You know, it don't make no sense how toxic this person is. You know, this person got they going through it mentally. Someone is so messed up. And it's because what? It's because you're not dealing with them. Okay? So you're not dealing with them, and that's your justice. This is someone who's possibly betrayed you. Could be a loved one or something. You know, they want to make it right, but what is it to make right? So with the Knight of Wands is someone still being shisty. This is a person who you don't trust. Ancestors, what is this person up to? Clarify this. So this could be someone who claims that they're a love interest. Clarify this. Clarify this person. Yeah, you're not dealing with... So someone's stressing because you're never dealing with them. So now that they know that for sure, they want to cause you confusion. You know, this is why you got to stay away from people who are very sensitive. When people don't get their way, they want to come and sabotage your life. Someone has very immature ways in how they handle things, which is why, you know, with this with what they're doing, it's gonna go back to them. Everything that they're putting out towards you will be sent back to them. I don't have a mother-in-law. So this person is sleeping with his or her bisexual husband, call me. I need good energy. Someone wants you to call them because they need your good energy. You've shut down a cult, or there's a cult shut down or something like that. So we have your ancestors need water and food. I definitely have to give my ancestors food. You shut up, bitch. You don't want to come over here watching me. Go watch someone else. Then we have this unattractive emperor man who's working with a group of weak ass people. Who could be under judgment. Someone's mad because you don't see them how they want you to see them. Someone's mad because their mask fell off. Anyway, so let's see, what else? So you are the oracle, okay? You're the oracle. What about oracle ancestors? Someone's stressing about jail. Clarify oracle ancestors. So we have someone could be depressed. This is someone in fear. Could be an earth sign who could be trying to control a water sign. This person trying to move on and have a new beginning, but she feels trapped with the earth sign man. She's going through karma for things that she's been doing. I'm really tired of talking about these damn people. Let me just use these oracles. So anyway, someone could be going to jail. We got this person will be going to prison. Ancestors, give me some messages on this. So we got the Empress with the 10 of Pentacles. With the Devil card. The 6 of Pentacles with the Devil card. The 3 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles. So there are people connected to a organization dealing with a fire sign. This could be an Aries, or it could be a air sign with the 7 of Wands. These are people you challenge. Okay, so when it comes to jail, why we got jail here? Why is prison here, ancestors? Why is prison here? Why is prison here? Who is this? Who is this person? Okay. Could be an air it could be an air sign, it could be a fire sign. Maybe someone got out of prison. Could be healing from prison. Someone's trying to get comfortable after being in prison. or this could be someone who's trying to get comfortable in prison or get ready for prison. So in the future, there could be changes for someone who could be going to prison. Someone could be heartbroken about this. They're not happy about this change that's going to be happening in the future. It could be dealing with family members as well. So anyway, we got Oracle. Tell me about Oracle. So Oracle, intuition, prediction, clarity, divine communication, guru. So basically, someone could be manifesting you. Okay, they could have got a reading on you. This is a person who's receiving messages. They want to know how to reconnect with you. But someone told them that there was a cycle that was over. Even though someone could be wanting to come towards you and have a new connection with you. So we got the catfish here. Clarify catfish. Okay, so catfish is this is a person who could be manifesting you. But with the ten of swords in reverse, you've already been betrayed by this person. This person is going to be coming around acting as if they're giving when they're really not. You're going to recognize the energy because they're going to be very moody when they come around, and the conversation is just not going to really sit well with you. With the Five of Wands energy is someone who could be even trying to argue with you. With the Devil card, someone could be mad jelly. I'm getting someone who is caught in a bunch of confusion with a group of people and may want to come towards you acting as if they're good people. But with the Five of Swords, it's someone who's really got it out for you. It could be a emperor here. Clarify ancestors. Yeah, so this person could be heartbroken. They could be feeling they could be very upset with how things have turned out with their plan. I'm just getting my other deck. Yeah, so they could be upset how things turned out. So what is this about? So someone who tried to pretend to be someone they're not. So the thing is, this person can't wear no more mask with you because you see right through them now. Even though someone could be pretending as if they're wanting to make things better, they're still caught with this devil energy where it stems from jealousy, or someone who's trying to act as if they're wanting to bring you fake love, but really it's not love at all. Okay, so be careful of this person. This person is not right. And tell me more. You have a awareness of this. Okay, so with the Fool card is you're just moving on. It would be nice to actually move on, but the issue is when people are in your phone, in your car, in your house, watching you constantly, you can't really do what you want to do. You can't do nothing because even though you're saying you don't want to deal with these people, they're still in your shit. So when you try to make a phone call, they're hearing your conversations. They're listening to everything you're talking about. One moment, TikTok. They are able to cancel people, like let's just say you're trying to find a home, or they're calling the realtor saying don't work with her, don't do this with her, don't, you know what I'm saying? You can't do shit because these people are in your fucking phone telling the repairman don't fix shit for her, don't do this. It's I found out today that somebody broke in my house and turned my gas off because you cannot turn it off from outside. The gas was on, the hot water was working. So how did the gas get turned off if I'm not home and no one's in here. The gas was turned off when I wasn't here. So someone broke in my home, you know? So it's just, these people are diabolical. And I'm, at this point, I don't have nothing for these people. I really don't. I don't, there's no respect. These people, they run around like fucking minions. They don't have no respect. I wonder when God is going to handle this, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this man, Daniel Bayer. I'm sick of you. I hate you with a fucking passion, dude. Like, you the worst. You like the worst person I've ever known in my life. Anyway, with that said, the people you connected to are horrible too. So you're deciding to not work with a earth sign man or something, or an earth sign man is deciding to end a cycle with you. There's a cycle that's been complete with you and this person. This person is feeling bad for what they are a part of, what they said yes to. People just, shake their hair. Okay, yeah, I'll be a part of it. So with that said, yeah, this Tower card is here showing up with the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. And the Three of Cups with the Devil card. It's just a lot of toxicity, a lot of negativity. Okay? So this is a dark witch. Who is not doing too well, is a water sign woman. Who could be in the Five of Swords. Someone may want to confess to you. This is a High Priestess working with a water sign man. You're challenged. So this is a person who feels challenged by you. Someone who's like, they want to make things better, but how? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that said, someone you're walking away from, acting as if they care, but they don't. Someone, they only care about themselves. So you're not dealing with this person. It's a person who's going to be a catfish, acting as if they're, someone who's loving. But honestly, they want to go back and forth with you. Okay, so we got the web here. Clarify the web, ancestors. Clarify the web. So you're walking into an opportunity. What's this? Where someone's manifesting, someone wants to be seen with you. Okay? Be careful. Someone could be trying to use your, someone's trying to use you. Clarify this, ancestors. Someone's manifesting. Clarify the Page of Cups, ancestors. So someone could be coming around acting real childish. This is someone who is trying to push through an emotion that you have. They want you to be in a loving energy, but I feel like it's hard for you to do that with this person. I feel like with the King of Swords is you using more logic than your heart dealing with this person. And it's because you've been betrayed by them. So what about it? Coming about world web. So with that said, you're making a choice to continue to work on yourself. You're going to find a lot of happiness, okay? It's a new opportunity here for you. And someone from your past wants to be a part of this. It could be an earth sign man who's in this devil energy. Someone who's very materialistic. Yeah, they see that they want to be seen with you. It could be a man who is going to try to feed off of your coattail or something like that. Maybe you are someone who's of status, or whoever you are. You know, God is telling you to use your judgment wisely, and really like be very uh watch this person. Be very slow to befriend this person, because they're not gonna be telling you everything. I'm getting that someone who studies you a lot, yeah, definitely learned a lot about you, and is wanting to have a strong hold on a connection with you. This is someone who wants to control a relationship with you. And you know, with the world card and the Queen of Wands is someone who could be, clarify the Queen of Wands, connected to a emperor here. So they want, someone wants to bring you into their family too. Yeah, this is a person that wants to be seen with you. Okay, they want to give you a offer, like they're giving you an opportunity or something like that. But with the Five of Wands, is you're not having it. You're like, no. So with the Ten of Pentacles, there could be good things happening for you in the future. And these are people who want to be a part of it. They want to balance it out. So they're communicating with others on how to go about it. And the issue is, so if you, so for me, if you know, if you look at your zodiac, like people have studied you very well. People know what you like. So when it comes to let's just say if you are a air sign, you could be someone who likes to communicate a lot. So people, they use your abilities against you. So whatever they know you like, they don't do. So a person knows that you are someone who likes to communicate. If you are a Gemini, so they withhold information from you. This is a person who plays with you when it comes to communication. This is someone who, you know, wants to the thing is, they're using it wrong though. You know what I'm saying? Even though they feel as if they read your birth chart, it just makes you heal even more. So someone not communicating with you is assisting you to heal even more. It's helping you to be even more balanced, okay? So someone thinks that they're working against you, but it's only you discovering what this person was really about, because you're obviously coming out as the goddess, okay? Or you could be a god. And so with that said, you know, again, people need you. You don't need them. So with the web is someone who's wanting to be seen with you. These are people who are plotting on how to come in, because they feel like because we have all these people, you would be willing to come in a connection with them. But that's far from the truth. If it's not built on alignment, you're not dealing with it. So yeah, someone wants to use you for a come up, okay? So with the Hierophant in reverse, these are people who do things without integrity. They don't have no integrity, and they're continuing, they're manipulative. Very manipulative. So they're using their ability to, so they know, they read your chart, okay? So because they read your chart, they know like, oh yeah, well, she likes to communicate. We have to do something to reel her in so that she could be very anxious when it comes to communication. Well, that's not the case, because anything that's done to like plot, plan, scheme is not anything that you want to deal with in the first place. Okay, you want true authenticity, and these people lack that. They don't have the ability to be genuine. You know, it's always a plot. It's always some sort of game with these people. So you better off without them. This makes them feel uncomfortable. you know? So anyway, someone does want to connect with you because they know that so we got the Hermit with the Judgment card. See, the thing is, God is even though your enemies may feel as if they're hurting you, they're actually doing you a favor because this is what God wanted for you in the first place. Okay, you cannot be around people like this, all right? Especially people who are very controlling and conniving. So with the Four of Pentacles, it's someone who's still trying to control and manipulate. Like, how are you trying to control a grown-ass person? You know, so with that, there is a cycle that's going to be over with that, okay? So with this Queen of Wands energy who keeps coming up in a reading, with the Queen of Swords, these are people who are looking at the effort that they put in and they could be stressing. So with the Four of Swords, it's someone who's constantly in their head. Could be heartbroken, okay? They don't know what to do. Okay, so yeah, they're stressing. It's a lot of stress going on with these people because there's no way you're gonna ever deal with them. Like they done made the issue even worse. Okay, so yeah, these are people who want to come together with you. They literally wanna be like a union with you or something like that, but that's not gonna happen. With the Four of Cups, you're not. The answer is no. The thing is, you're not desperate like that. You know, so someone could be really sad because they're looking at their options and currently the options that they have are just not, you know, everything that they did was just, they're finding out everything that they did, it was just, it did not work, okay? So with the Ace of Cups, Six of Swords is someone who you are very you're very protective. You're very protective of your energy when it comes to this person here. It's a person who's did a lot of childish things to you, stabbed you in the back, and now they're wanting to say I'm sorry. The answer is no. Okay? So with the Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles is you continuing to do things on your own until God guides you into where you should be. You know, people, they're telling you to put in action. How do you put in action where when people are they're in your phone, they're in your home, they're in your car, like you don't have privacy. You know what I'm saying? There's no privacy, there's no respect. So with that said, it's difficult to do what you want to do when you have people who are literally contacting people that you have asked for assistance to not, you know, deal with you, to do something shisty, shady. You know, people are sickly, you know. Anyway, with that said, there's a air sign man who's in this devil energy and is addicted to, what is this? Who really want to be intimate with you, but with the Ace of Wands in the reversal is someone you're not even attracted to. But someone wants to come towards you and continue a will, okay? So you could be a earth sign woman that this person could be dealing with. Yeah, he wants to make things better with you, okay? So we got you in a very abundant period. There could be changes happening with your finances in the future. So yeah, someone wants to be seen in your light. Someone wants to be around you. So this is why we have web, and it's because someone wants to use you, okay? So be careful of who you are allowing around you. You could be a star or somebody. Be careful because that people ain't right nowadays. People, they be using people for a come up. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Some people, they just be out here so damn disrespectful. So please protect yourself. What else, ancestors? So you're on track, even though you may feel as if things have been stagnated for you. There will be a time where your enemies will be in a phase where they're going to be caught in a ruin. These are people who may be going to jail in the future. No good will be happening to these people for continuously messing with you. And so with the loving elements is God giving you times where you're going to be having excitement in your life. You know, there's going to be an opportunity for you to enjoy your life finally, instead of being gang stalked each and every day. You got your ancestors, you got your archangel here, Archangel Raphael here protecting you. Okay. So with that said, you know, will, wisdom, and mind is spirit telling you that you've gotten the wisdom that you needed in order to evolve in your life. So you're coming on up, okay? There's good things happening for you. And with the divine physician is you being a healer. Like, you are a healer. You bring healing to those who need it, okay? So you could be helping people help, you could be helping people heal. Clarify this, ancestors. Yeah. So you definitely bring abundance. There's a lot that you bring to the table, even though you've been talked about like a dog. I'm seeing here that you bring a lot of fulfillment to others. People are going to appreciate you. So just know that you are needed. Even though you may not feel it, you do. You are needed, and you bring the justice, okay? So keep operating in that authentic peace that you have, because there will be abundance, okay? And you may not know about it, but it will be changes happening where you'll be having fruitful, loving relationships with people that really desire to be around you, people that are not going to use you. Okay, this is what you could be manifesting that others don't want you to have. You deserve that. You know, you've dealt with a lot of hate, and you know there have been a lot of sadness that you went through because of the hate that people have due to jealousy and envy. It don't make no sense. You know, someone needs to heal. So with that said, you know, there will be fruitful relationships, even though you may feel as if it's no choice, it's no chance in that. It is. So believe that. Spirit is telling you that everything is fine. So yeah, you got the 3 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. There will be support from others. You get to walk away knowing that you've gotten through a lot of hurdles in your life, which caused you to have a lot of stress. You know, this is a huge burden that you've gone through, but you're still getting through it, and you're going to be making choices in the future to heal what you have gone through. And as that happens, the person who's caused you all this stress is in a 5 of Swords energy. This is someone who could be angry because of you choosing yourself. It is what it is. Okay. So we got the King of Swords here with the Ace of Wands. This is a person who's sad because there is an ending. There's no option, okay? And this person could be in this devil energy, very obsessed when it comes to intimacy. It's a shame. Like, someone don't even know how to control their lower parts. They desire intimacy with you, but this looks like a person who could be infected. So be careful, okay? So anyway, you are on track. Anything else? So yeah, with the 6 of Cups, there is people who could be angry about decisions that they have walked into blindly. You know, they're also upset because there is a cycle that's over. You see through the mask of people, and even though it hurt you to go through what you went through, you got through it, and you will continue to get through it. Thank y'all for coming on. So with the 5 of Wands, like, a lot of confusion behind the scenes. People do not, the issue is, I thought that the way you connect with people is in a manner of apologizing, trying to make something work. But there are people who do spell work to figure out when they can come in. And it's people who want to take away from you so that you could be out here bold, so that they can come in acting as if they're saving the day. And that's just not gonna happen. Okay. So with the Three of Swords, it's someone who could be very heartbroken. It's a fire sign man in this Three of Swords energy. Someone's real hurt. You know, this is a person who literally is married too, who's, you know, I don't know, like if my husband was crying or heartbroken like this over another woman, and I'm married, or you're married, then, you know, that would be a problem. Someone needs to check their husband or something, because that's crazy. But anyway, we got the Two of Pentacles with the Three of Wands and the Temperance here. It's showing me that you're healing and you are moving. You are not allowing this person in your energy. This person don't deserve to be near you, because this is weird. These is, you know, it's weird. So someone is going to be repeating a cycle. Someone needs to heal. So it's an air sign. No, it's a water sign with a child. A fire sign who could be going to jail in the future. Someone's trying to prevent this. But with the wheel, it could be involving a lot of people. Ten of Swords, Six of Swords. So someone could be, there, it's just, you know, someone has to move on and they know it. But it's like, let me get my last hit. Someone wants to do you in real dirty. They just want to get you. I don't know, like, what you did, collective, but honestly, I could say I didn't do anything. I just was me, and people don't like it when you. So, yeah, someone wants to, they want to get that last hit, okay? This is why they want to take your car and all that crazy shit, want to put you in an accident. Shit, like, thank God for the mind. Thank God that you have your mind, because none of this shit mean shit, you know. So God got you out of everything else. There, you know, this ain't shit. Like, you know, people be trying to instill fear with the cars, making noises with the cars, the boom boom, and the, you know, paramedics driving by, and the, you know, the police driving by, the this and the that, the people in the streets, people on the bus, or people by the bus stops or walking, like, you know, the gang stalking that be happening. And I don't really care about it. You know, it's like it's all a fear tactic, and that's the truth. So even though people, they're out here doing all this crazy shit, you know, trying to put fear in you, what I've learned is that the mind is very powerful. And if you let that shit get to you, then you will easily fall. You could easily break. And this is why it's very important to control your own mind, to have your own feelings about certain things, because people want you to have their feelings. People want you to feel how they feel. But if you have the feeling, if you have the presence of God around you, and you know that God is very real, there is nothing that can bring you fear, because God is going to assist you with everything you need, you know. And it's just what it is. You know, I'm sorry to keep saying that, but that's a true statement. So with the Temperance in the reverse and the Justice, clarify this. Why is the Temperance in reverse? It's because someone doesn't know how to walk away. This is a person who has issues with letting things go, okay? But it doesn't matter, because it is an ending. You're not scared, okay? You don't fear, you're not scared, and it's because the power of the Most High is over you and in you, okay? So, you know, that is what the difficulty is. people thought that you would be scared of the fear tactics that they plant for you. And you're standing up, you're rising above it. Okay? So you have to face your fears. You cannot bottle that in. The crazy thing is, the people who are doing this shit be the ones in fear, because who in their right mind thinks like this? You gotta be crazy. You gotta be real. Something mentally gotta be wrong with you to do stuff the way you're doing it. And it's I be like at home relaxing, and people, they be making all this noise outside, with their cars, and and it's like, dang, like I'm literally I feel like someone's tired of doing that shit. It's like people, they only they only care when they get a when you give them a reaction. But now it's becoming boring, because it's like, dang, this girl, she ain't caring. She don't care. No, why would you? You know what I'm saying? No. So the issue is, these people are gonna have a rough. They're the ones who's gonna be having a rough life. They're gonna be the ones sad and feeling stuck. They're the ones getting up, having to go out in the cold, start the car up, room, 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 scare you a little bit, go back in the house. Like, that shit don't bother me. I don't give a fuck. Okay? So I don't care. I just be in my house watching a movie, laying down, relaxing, either, watching what I want to watch, reading a book, while people are on a schedule around me. They're doing what their master tell them to do. And while they're doing that, I'm doing what God tell me to do. So everybody has an order that they have to follow when it comes to you. But the orders that they're doing, you don't give a fuck about it. Okay? So with that said, I don't know, like, should I act scared? Should I be, like, what should I do? Because, it's just, who would want to put you in fear like that? Someone who's very hateful. Okay? So this is causing, you're revving up someone's, blood. Someone's blood is boiling right now. They're mad. And it's just like, why are you mad? No one, you know, see, the thing is, these people would be more scared. I don't care. The collective don't care, because what we do is face our fear. Okay? You face your fear. You face the enemy right in their face. Okay? So they put out a lot of fear tactics. But in order for you to survive out here, you have to never run from your enemy. You have to face it head on. You have to face your fears head on. The people who are doing it are more disturbed than you. That's why they're so mad. Look at that. That's scary to me. I wouldn't want to be in this energy here. You can't think like this. All you think is hate. This is someone who has negative thoughts all the time. They're always in their head. They're always in negativity. They're surrounded around negative people. They have attachments to things and people they should not. Someone's just, they're not good. You know what I'm saying? You're in this like, you minding your own business, and someone here is more scared than you. But people have to do what their master tell them to do. So, I mean, at least I hope they getting paid for it. I asked somebody, how much do you get paid to do this? But, they didn't tell me. But yeah, it's like people who are stressing. Like, the issue is the pain and the pain and the fear that they wanted to instill on you is going back to the sender that's sending it. So this is a person who made horrible choices, who are stuck in their head now. Someone can't think straight. They're effed up. You know, they're looking at you and they see you. Oh God. Yeah. So with that said, you know, there are people who thought that you flake. You know, they thought that you be down, but you rose above it. Okay? You rose above it. So with that, let me just do this real quick. I just got to do it. And I might get flagged for it, but it's definitely needed at this time. And this is what we are. This is how we have to live our life. Come on, y'all. Wave your lighters. I wish I knew the words. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. I fly above all the drums. I fly above. I fly above. I fly above. It's beneath me. It's beneath me. It's beneath me. All right. So you got to fly above it. Because if you don't, baby, they will try to bring you down. They're always looking for a plot plan. And I'm telling you, it's very important for you to face your fears. It's okay. You're good, okay? You're good. If anything, you know what I'm seeing here with the magician card is it being blocked, okay? Everything that has been sent out to you is going back to its owner. And it's because you're facing your fears. You don't allow people to scare you. You know what I'm saying? You do not allow people to scare you. You have to be strong, because when people smell weakness, they're able to get under your skin. You're stronger than the ones who are doing the shit anyway. Okay? So you have to make sure that you're standing 10 toes down for yourself. I don't care how scary it is. You gotta make sure. That's the secret. That's the key to life. And if you don't understand that, then it's just gonna be hard. So there's someone who's sad. Like, it is better them than you to be sad because you're not giving up on yourself. That's the goal. Like, someone literally wants you to give up on yourself. People don't like that. Look at this. Three of swords coming out twice. This is heartbreaking to the enemy. But it's better them than you. You're not about to sit here and no. Allow them to do what their master tell them to do. But mm-mm. So yeah, someone's acting as if everything is fine, but with the magician card here, this a air sign. He could be trying to. I like how he thinking. This person, he's realizing like, dang, like all this shit was for nothing. someone actually respects you. You know what I'm saying? This is a person who's put a lot of a person who's done a lot to you, who's currently, you know, feeling bad for what they've done. They have this desire to connect with you. With the Six of Pentacles is someone who wants you to give to them, but you know that ain't happening. They possibly are in a relationship and want you to be a part of it too. You know that ain't happening. So yeah, with the Death card is a cycle that's ended. Yeah. So yeah, you too strong for your components, okay? You too strong for your opponents. So we got the Death card. This Death card is with the Eight of Cups and the Temperance. So what I'm seeing here is that you're walking away. You've healed. You walked away. Like at this point, it's just like, okay, God, I learned the lesson. Can we move forward? You know, damn. So yeah, you ready? Okay, yeah, you definitely learned the lesson. Okay, these people were the hardest lessons you've ever had to learn. So, um, this is you who's made up your mind, like you choosing love, and other people need to choose that too. Even if you're in your south node, someone really needs to learn how to choose love, because even when I was in my south node, I chose love. I still chose love, you know. It was just that when some people who are in their south node, they, and I have to learn more about it, but from what I do know, when I was in my south node, I still was loving. I still meant well. I still cared, but there are certain lessons that you have to learn, especially when it comes to being a people pleaser, when it comes to you know, always saying yes. You know, those are cycles that you have to break in order for you to, you know, because you could be the sweetest person in the world, but being the sweetest person in the world don't work for everybody. It don't work for nobody actually, because it's not gonna help you. Someone needs to learn how to put their foot down, because if you really was healed, then there are just some things that you would never be a part of. And I know for myself, I could never be a part of something so scantless like this, you know. But anyway, someone is feeling uncomfortable with what they've gotten themselves into. You know, this is a person who feeling stuck. They like, what the hell? You don't do this. You know, this is not good. So yeah, with the Knight of Cups is someone who could be mad at their choices. Someone who could, you're not accepting of, someone who's also upset because they're having to get used to you saying no. So it's like someone who's trying to understand. It's like you tell someone no and they're like, okay, but they're mad on the inside. You know, someone who has to get used to a no. So with the Five of Sword is, this is a person who's angry. You know, they feel defeated. They feel like, you know, they're mad because they can't have their way with you. That's the problem. You know, many people are getting their way with others. And like, you know, when it comes to certain people that are on a schedule constantly, these are people who are being mind effed and used. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's being mind effed and used, and it just don't make no sense because everything they're doing is going back to them. So with the Nine of Swords is you're not even stressed about it no more. Maybe you've gotten used to it. So with the Justice card in reverse is, yeah, it's been a lot of unfair treatment that has happened. And so someone could be still trying to what they're doing. It's a lot of hate, you know, Five of Wands energy. Someone's mad because maybe you're getting blessed. Yeah, because there is an ending, you know. And this fire sign, he could be very angry. So yeah, when it comes to this fire sign with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Death card is Someone not getting what they want. It could be dealing with a home. It could be dealing with money. Whatever this is, they're not getting it, okay? So the death card is here. Yeah, it's a no, okay? It's a no. So, anything else? Yeah, this person is fully aware of that. And with the death card, they're still trying, devil, they're still trying to control behind the scenes. They're still in this phase of kind of trying to control. But with the Four of Wands, they're like falling weak. Everything around them is falling apart. And it's because this person, they're refusing to allow something to end. You know, someone's still trying to drag something out. With the Tower card, it is a shift that's happening, and someone's watching it before their eyes. They know that it's about to be a change. So you got the Lovers card here with the Empress here. So this is a person who wants to take action towards you. So we got the Three of Swords. What's this person's what is this person trying to do? They want to take action. They're trying to figure out what to do. Someone wants to tell you something. These are people who are heartbroken and can't not come towards you with the Three of Wands in reversal. Knight of Wands. So it's dealing with court. Tell me about this court. Got the Star card. You have success in court where there were lies being told in court. I'm seeing something be just fine for you. Yeah, things will continue on, okay? So whatever this court situation is, let me get more info on the court. Ancestors, tell me about this. Yeah, there were lies. There were lies told in court. Tell me about the lies, ancestors. What's these lies? What are these lies told in court, ancestors? It's dealing with a father figure. So he done lied in court. Tell me. So we got the Four of Cups. Either if this came out in a reversal, what I'm seeing here is that there could be the judge looking into things more and could be challenging this person with a bunch of lies that they told So someone could be either getting locked up. Let's see, clarify these. So yeah, we got the Four of Cups. So it's giving me that the judge did not the judge was very quick with this person, possibly when asking questions. Um he wasn't receptive to anything that he was saying. And so with that, this was shocking, where someone's gotten their answers. And it also had to do with a child. He could be also going to court for child support too. What else? So yeah, there's justice that's being had, and this man could be stressed out along with this woman. Yeah, so with the Five of Wands, it's like someone wanting to come out of conflict because what they were trying to do is not working. It's not working, okay? So now that it did not work, they're wanting to connect with you. They want to befriend you again, okay? They want to come out of this toxic negative energy that they have for you. It's also causing for this person to release you and release control, so this could be happening in the future, all right? So what the Devil card is, this person being sad, him and a group of people that he's connected to are feeling real, they not happy with their choices. Okay, what else, ancestors? So yeah, someone's real heartbroken. So with the Chariot is someone who's trying to move forward. With the Nine of Pentacles, you could be moving forward in your independence. You could be an earth sign, or I'm just seeing here you walking away. You choosing to walk away. You choosing to you're choosing to move on with your life. And with the Five of Wands is people not liking that, okay? Because there are people who are wanting to connect with you. These are people who want to work on a connection, but it's just not going to be fulfilling because people are they're going through a lot. So we got this the Temperance in reverse. So someone could be in an unhappy home, or what's going on here? So if it came out in the reversal, it's saying that there could be someone informing you on what? On a truth that is not going to, like, someone's they're intimidated by coming towards you. This is a person who has lost their power, and they could be struggling emotionally. If the moon came out in the upright, then it's someone who's secretly having feelings of wanting to come towards you, want to work with you, but again, they could be scared to come to you because they don't have the strength to face you, because they done did too much. Okay, and that's the truth. So yeah, you could be a mother that this person is wanting to come to, or this could be your mother that wants to come to you, or you could be represented as the Empress. I'm seeing here that someone wants to reconnect and heal things with you, but you'll just be repeating a cycle with this person, and you already know better. All right, because you got movement coming in the future. With the Six of Wands, is telling me that there will be success. So believe in it, know that, and trust. Okay, so with the Magician card here, you're manifesting a better future for your life, and it's because of lessons that you learned. With the Ace of Cups is a new opportunity that's going to assist you in being more driven in your life. So just know that. So your opponent is not in a good space. They are weakened by your strength, and it's better than you. So you facing your fears has assisted you in becoming your best self. Do not fear anything, okay? Only thing you should fear is God, and what I mean by that is having respect for God. People who some people they don't have fear. They don't care about the consequences of their actions. You know, people, they just move ahead of themselves, and it causes a lot of destruction in the end when it causes a lot of destruction in someone's life later on. You know, someone's having to make up for everything that they've done. You know, so one decision can cause you a lifetime of pain, and that's what's happening for these people. Okay, definitely someone who has put themselves on the wrong cycle, on the wrong path. Someone is too obsessed with the material world and needs to focus on their spiritual world. You know, it's all about alignment. Someone needs to learn how to align themselves, because they're really out of pocket when it comes to their choices. This don't make no sense. So with the lookout card is represented as the tower card, but it's someone who's caused a lot of chaos, and now all the chaos that they have caused is backfiring. And while that happens, you're protected by your angel. Okay, so this is a person who really needs to understand what alignment is. When it comes to you being in alignment, you are not focused solely on the material world. It all falls in order. You know, even though I currently right now, like, things aren't, oh my God, excuse my closet, guys. It's a hot mess. But when you are trying to align yourself with the divine, it's a order. It's a particular order that you move in. So it's more so you focusing, your whole life path should be you focusing solely on how to align yourself with your higher self. This is you making the right choices, you being a good person. That does matter. You making good choices in your life. You know, everything that you do does show up in your life later on, whether you like it or not. The hate that you've shown to someone for no reason will show up again for you, because one day you may need support from someone, but because you've caused issues for someone to not have support, now you don't have that support. Now you're remembering, dang, why did that happen? It happened because that's how you did somebody. So it will happen to you. Everything you put out here is what you get back. So when you talk about spirituality and how spirituality assists you with your inheritance, you know, I don't know if I really, I'm not, okay, I can be a witness to knowing that God has assisted me in the things that I have now. But I have to, this is why I don't like, see, there are people who do spell work um on, like, let's just say someone was like, yo, you want to win $1 million, like, that person ain't never had $1 million. Okay, so they may do spell work for you to gain $1 million, but the person ain't never had $1 million. So how can they manifest that for you if they never had it? So for me, I can only tell you what's going on with me currently. I know what God has done for me, especially when it comes to this difficult situation that I'm in. In order for me to have for me to go through this, I have to have a spiritual connection with the divine. It's very important. So when it comes to you being in alignment with your higher self, all that trickles down. Everything, it falls in order. Especially when it comes to your material possessions. See, the things that I've manifested are currently in the 5D realm, possibly. You know, those things will eventually come down once I, once God says it's time, you know? So it's nothing I can do at this time. Everything that I'm doing currently is what I can do. So you only do what you can do. Yeah. You only can do what you can do. Um so yeah, your manifestations, they only are going to happen for you when you are in alignment with your spiritual, with the spiritual world, not the physical. Okay? So we think that we manifest in the physical world. You know, people care too much about the tangible, but it's about your relationship with the divine. The divine will set an order for you because everything is supposed to happen in its rightful time. And again, nothing really is not really a such thing as time anyway. You know, so your time is God is about, you know, God gives you that time. Like it's not dealing with with physical time, man-made time, you know? God has God's own timing for you. So everything should be in alignment with the divine. Anything else, ancestors? Even though it's hard, you know, it really is hard. It's so hard. It's very, very hard. But that's why God gives it to you. Because you have to be the one to understand the challenges that you go through. Okay? You have to be the one to understand that. Your challenges are for you and you only. So the reason why you're going through challenges is because it was written in the book for you. It was in your cards. God would never give you nothing too hard that you cannot handle. I truly believe that because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Trist, ain't no way Artesian talking to me like this. That's why you about to get blocked with your hating ass. Bye-bye. So, yeah, be careful about people who say, "Oh, I can manifest money for you," and they're having financial difficulty. Like, never go to a person who has financial difficulty to manifest money for you. Okay, be careful. You got a water sign wanting to manifest you. He could be doing it with an air sign woman and a fire sign. They're under judgment. And they're no good. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords, you're going to get justice for everything that they've done. All right, it's always going to be justice, especially when people don't have your best interest trying to manifest you. Okay, so the no communication that they've done is to make you feel insane. Okay, it's to make you feel left out in the cold, make you feel as if you have nobody, which you probably don't. You know, I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. You know, I only got God. So it's to make you feel like an outcast. And with that said, when people read your chart, they just find out your flaws. They find out what you don't like, what will affect you, what will put you in a Five of Pentacles position. This is the things that you have to heal. So even though you thrive off of communication, Um, there are certain qualities about yourself that you have to learn to heal from. So a quality, or there are certain let's see. So let's just say people use your sign, the things that you don't thrive in against you. Well, you have to find a way to heal through those areas of your sign. Okay? So this is a time for you to be more in this hermit energy, where you're working alone, where you're doing things alone. This is assisting you in conquering your life even more. So everything that you're used to is what has been taken away from you. And it was only for you to get to know yourself even more, and also to know your strength. And so that's good. So even though people tried to use it against you, you've actually you actually recovered through it, because it's assisted you in to gaining more power for yourself, being a more powerful person, using your weaknesses and turning them to your greatest quality about yourself. Okay? So there's an earth sign here who's not, it's either a Sag or a earth sign woman who could be feeling really bad at this time. With the Tower card, there's a shift that is happening in this person's life. Clarify. I see that you're gonna overcome your greatest so the things that you feared, the things that you felt as if you were left out in the cold from, is what you're going to get through. So it may be very heavy for you at this time, but with the Ace of Wands is you gaining a new passion to get through these obstacles and disturbances that you had through other people. Okay, so with the Freeman card is a new beginning that you'll be having. You're going to be learning more about yourself and making better decisions when it comes to your world. Okay, and with the Four of Wands, you could be also fixing up your home, planting in a garden, or you could be connecting more with your child, or this could be a family member. This could be a water sign that you may have a relationship with. Or this is a person who could be in a relationship with an earth sign who may not be doing good in their relationship. Maybe you're a water sign. Maybe you got a child with this person, or you guys take care of this child. With the Three of Knives, someone's not feeling good. Make sure you're checking on your kids, because someone's not too happy at this time. But someone's going to be healing throughout what they're going through. You can get through this, okay? With the Four of Knives and a Father of Sticks, there is a man who is doing root work. And the root work that he's done or is doing is causing him to be in a mental distress. So it's a person who needs to heal. Okay, they're in this vicious energy. This person has done a lot of has caused a lot of pain for you, and I'm seeing here that you rose above what they've done. With the Nine of Baskets is someone who's having to do more work on themselves and come out of this hate energy. Someone's hating on you real hard. I'm seeing here you're getting justice from this person who's caused a lot of pain for you. I just heard someone wasted a lot of money on nothing. So we got the Ten of Baskets with the Daughter of Sticks. So you have family that could be jealous of you. Be careful who you connected to. Everyone that smile ain't friendly. So with that said, you're not stressed about these people, but they're stressed about you. They want to be around you. Okay? They want to continue on a cycle with you. And they want to reconnect with you. Okay? So What's the outcome? It's an emperor who's trying to be a part of this. He's working in the background with it, but what? Definitely trying to do some root work on you. This person ain't going. This person, they don't know. They don't understand the word no. Okay. So yeah, they're still manifesting, and with the Four of Cups is you saying no. Okay. So someone has to realize why no is a very why no is a sentence. It's a complete sentence, you know. And someone needs to recognize that you are not dealing with this person at all. You do not want to deal with anyone who would connect with people that you are connected to. The thing is, you would never connect with their friends because they friends would never have that. I don't see I don't see this person friends being open to communicate with you. So why is it so easy for even the family? Because the family, this person's family possibly has chosen their side over yours. So if you were to talk to communicate with their family is going to choose them. So for you to try to infiltrate yourself in their circle, it would just be, it just will never happen because for some reason these people, they know when to draw the line. But this person here is such a narcissist that even if it's wrong and he can do it, he still would do it. So that tells you a lot about a person who don't give two shits about you, who wants to connect with you. Okay? So anyone you connect with, please make sure that you inform the person that you're connecting to that you do not want them to be talking to anybody at all but you. Okay? You do not infiltrate yourself in someone else's social circle unless it's okay with the person who brought you in the circle, because that's disrespectful. You don't go and be friends with somebody else's friend. You know, it's just it's boundaries. I feel there's boundaries. I see that there are people who cross them all the time. For you to be friends with someone else's enemies is trifling. So, it's just I don't get down like that. I have to make sure. And the thing is, even if you're making sure, like, is it okay if me and such are, I mean, it's not about, someone's like, why do I have to ask her to talk to you or da da da? Like, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It comes with a certain type of respect. I remember my old friend, she got mad at me because her cousin had called me out the blue. I didn't even know it was her cousin, but her cousin called asking me for a reading. And so I did give her the reading because she called me asking for it. And so my friend, she was real mad at me. Like, why are you talking to my cousin? And so I was like, well, she called asking for a reading. And so she got really mad and I couldn't understand that. So I stopped talking to her cousin, or I didn't talk to her cousin after that because I didn't want no problem, so you know it's just some people, they don't like that, and because it's happened to me, I don't like it either. So yeah, it's all about respect. Some people, they don't care though. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, it's just people who are in this Seven of Swords energy, people who've done you dirty, who want a new opportunity, and thinking about how to come back around. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, someone knows that they have to walk away. You're walking away from this person. You've already found out the truth. And it's just, you moving forward. You're not dealing with it. You could be, you could be an earth sign man or a fire sign man, not dealing with it. Or you could be the opposite. Yeah, because there are people who want to really connect with you. But just be careful of who you're connecting to. Because everyone doesn't deserve you. Okay? And I do see you making some critical decisions when it comes to your life and when it comes to certain people that you're dealing with. Just make sure that it's the right choice. And you're just going to have to, remember what people have done. Don't forget, because if they betrayed you before, they'll do it again. So be careful about who you're letting in. Yeah. So I guess that's it, guys. I'll pull one last card. Yeah, sisters, anything else? So yeah, Spirit is saying go by the book, okay? Go by the book, because you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, that it is in alignment with the Most High, okay? God is telling you to just wait around. Well, not wait around, but know that you put in your request and God has heard your prayer. God will be answering your prayer. Just be patient and focus on you while God is preparing your table, okay? So yeah. Also, there are people who are entering into the same cycles that need to release what they've been doing. Someone's been doing the same thing over and over again, getting the same results. Ancestors are saying that it's time for you to make better choices. Okay? And for the rest of you, I'm seeing here that there's going to be a time where you're going to be experiencing so much fulfillment in your life. I love this card. It's about true happiness, true fulfillment. What we understand at this time is that happiness does not come from outside of yourself. It doesn't come from outside, okay? Your happiness and fulfillment comes from within. And I'll read the card. It's number 26. I thought we had, let's see. I thought we had 26 people in the live. I was about to say, wow. Okay, let's see. So number 26 is, it says joy, contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. Your freedom from the shackles of longing. The freedom, I'm sorry. Shackles of longing, and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with spirit plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. All right? Your happiness comes from within, and that connection that you have with the Most High. Don't forget that. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful rest of your evening, your night, and I will talk to y'all later. Thank you. Peace and love. And remember, never lay down for a mental health patient. You know, someone who's mentally ill. and will do this crazy shit just to get a thrill out of it, or to make you feel insane, is a person who's you're sending that energy right back to. They're going to be insane, not you. Okay? So protect yourself, and make sure that you don't fall for the okie doke when it comes to people trying to play on your emotions. Always stand strong in your mind. Always stand 10 toes down for yourself. Because people out here, child, they will drive you crazy. That's what they literally tried to do to me and are still trying to do. But they're going to go crazy before me because I'm not having it. Anyway, have a good night, y'all. Peace. Good night.